Hi everyone. Today we are going to solve if a tree is balanced or not. If a tree is balanced or not. Okay. So let's first understand what is a balanced behavior. We are at root currently. I'm at root. Okay. So at any point, so what is the balanced behavior? At any point, at any node, if the left depth, the left height, and the right height difference is greater than 1, then this is not balanced. Okay, so at any node, let's check the root node. So we are at here at the root node. If we see from the root node, this is the left height, this is the left height, and this is the right height, right? So at root the left height is 3 and the right height is 3. So from root it is balanced. Okay, so let's check for some other node. Okay, let's check at this node. Let's check at this node. From this node, the left height is 1 and the right height is 2. So this is also balanced. Okay, so let's check some other node. Let's check this node. From this node, the left height is 2 and the right height. So from this node, this is not balanced, right? So this is not balanced. So if a single node is not balanced, the entire tree is not balanced. So how to solve this one? How to find that single node, or how to find that multiple nodes which is not balanced in this tree? So what could be the algorithm? So here, let me first let me first understand how we can recursively solve it. Okay, so I'm standing at here. Okay, so I'll go to left, I'll go to left, I'll go to left. I will be at here, right? So I'll return 0. I'll go to right, I'll return 0. Okay, so at at this node, we got 0 from left. So left is 0 and right is 0. So actually this node is balanced, right? So what we can do with this node? So what I'll do is, I'll just send to its parent, I just sent 1 plus maximum of left and right to its parent. So that could be, so I'm at here, I'll send 1. It's stating that we just send the left height to its parent, right? So this is nothing but sending the height to parent. Okay, similarly, I'll get height 0 from the right side. So now, after getting something from left and right, and we know that is balanced, how to check if it's balanced or not? So let's not check it now. Let's send it to its parent again. So I'll send 2 to its parent, and I'll send 0 from the right. So at this point, what I've got, from left I got 2, from right I got 0. So now I'll check if the difference is greater than 1. What I'll do, I'll just return -1. This is nothing but one node is not balanced. Okay, so here I have to return -1 from its parent, right? So I'll just erase everything. So from this node to its root, I'm sending -1. And from this right side, as this is balanced, we send the height, right? So we send 3 from the right side. But as some node to its left is not balanced, the entire tree is not balanced, right? So at the root condition, at here, I have to check if I'm getting -1 from the left, or if I'm getting -1 from the right, then something is not balanced. This is nothing but some node is not balanced. So here if we place these quotes, so let me just write it. So I have this line, right? So this is a condition, and this one and this one, if I place them in my quotes, then I'll get the entire algorithm, right? So I'll just write the algorithm, what I'm doing. So this is my function which takes root, which is the return type is integer. What I'm doing, I'm just returning. So first I have to get left and right? So I'll get left recursively, I'll call the function to left, and I'll get the right recursively, I'll call the function right. And as soon as I reach the base condition, if my root is becoming null, I'll just return 0. So here what I have to write, so if the tree is balanced, if it's balanced, then I have to return 1 plus maximum of left and right. So 1 plus maximum of left and right, I'll just send it to the parent. But what if it's not balanced? What if it's not balanced? What if we are getting -1 from any of the nodes, right? So if my left equal to -1, I'll return -1 to its parent, or if my right equal to -1, I'll return -1 to its parent. And what is the condition? So if my difference of left and right is greater than 1, I have to return -1. So this is the entire code, which will either return -1 if not balanced, or it will return the height from the root, some positive integer from the root if it's balanced, right? So we just send this code to our main function. So this is my main function which will take the root, which is of type boolean, right? So how to write it? So if my root itself is null, then the tree is balanced, right? So we return true. Otherwise, if I'm getting from the function, let's say if the return type, I have to get the right. So int result equal to, we call the helper function, we call this function, I'll call this function 1. So I call function 1 with the root, I'll get some value in the result, right? So I have to return, if my result equal to -1 question mark, it is not balanced, otherwise it is balanced. So this is a code which calls the function 1, which is, this is a function 1, right? I'll give the entire code in the description. This is a basic algorithm to solve this problem. What we have done, we have just recursively went down the children's, we just finding that single node which is failing, single node or multiple nodes which were failing. So if any of the single node is failing, we just return -1, stating that there is a some node from the root which is not height balanced, right? So this is the entire algorithm.